and welcome to 16 by 9, The Bigger Picture. I'm Mary Garafello. It's a website that promises to make all your dreams come true, for a price, that is. It's got the RCMP and the Prime Minister's office involved. 16 by 9's Darryl Konynenbelt exposes an internet site we want to warn you about.
Brace yourself for a cross-continent investigation, a pursuit that can make your head spin. It begins and really never ends in a county in northeast England. That is where our 16 by 9 crew is searching for a company called Positive Thinking Management. It is listed as the operator of a website called grantsmoney.com, a site that offers personal, lucrative government grants, but what the RCMP is calling a net of deception.
Hello, I'm from the television program 16 by 9. You never heard of grantsmoney.com?
Never heard of it.
They took me hook, line, and sinker.
Gordon Nichols found out about it the hard way. If you could look into that webcam right there, right now, what do you want to say to them? The Oshawa, Ontario resident is on a growing list of Canadians claiming they got duped.
I did say I wanted my money back. I get my next bill from the bank. I've got a Visa card, and there's a $67 charge on it.
The charge came from grantsmoney.com.
The three charges altogether came to just over $200.
And Rodney Pinchbeck of Winnipeg says he also bought in.
Over the next little while, I started seeing charges on my Visa bill, and I wasn't too happy about it.
And the list goes on. Online communities have started speaking out against the website that at first glance even appears to have the endorsement of the Canadian Prime Minister. And this is the website. It promises you easy access to government grant money. Take a look over here. There's a stack of $100 bills. Who wouldn't want that? Over here, a picture of the CN Tower. You know, the site looks fairly legitimate. Let's scroll down a bit. Over here, this woman claims she got $97,000 in just 11 days. The site also warns you not to be scammed. Well, let's see if we qualify. I'm going to type in a name, Johnny Smith. You are then told you qualify for a special kit. Just let Grants Money charge your bill a mere $1.95. After a one-day trial, you are charged $57 and change for each 30 days after. It's all on the fine print. But who reads that?
And this is a tremendously long page, way down at the bottom, and it's in really tiny mice type.
We sent the website to 16 by 9's Andrew Lundy, our director of online content for Global News.
Name server history.
Lundy has an eye for detecting sneaky sites.
Most sites with contests or are things that you enter have the terms and conditions somewhere fairly prominent.
What can he tell us about grantsmoney.com?
The name server history, it's changed 10 times on 7 different servers over a year. There's no name attached to it, but we have addresses. So this is owned by somebody who lives in Westchester, California.
But that could be anything. It could be a postal box.
Could be.
Grants Money likes to move. So we did what users like Gord and Rodney should have done. Scrolled to the very bottom of the web page. That's where we had to click on the company's terms and conditions to find the fine print about additional charges. Aha, a 1-800 number next to the company name listed as Positive Thinking Management.
Thank you for calling customer support. How can I help you?
Is this Positive Thinking Management in the United Kingdom?
We're located, sir, in California.
Oh, this is California. Turns out we've reached a call center, but a further search of domains generates yet another address. This one also in the United Kingdom. So, back to England, and this time our crews take a train ride south through the English countryside, just a stone's throw from London.
So you've never even heard of this company?
A friendly welcome seemed a little suspect. Listen to what happens when our 16 by 9 crew mentions the name grantsmoney.com.
Never heard of it.
They have computers, but they're not using them for doling out government grants.
We're chartered accountants.
But not surprising. Toronto internet lawyer Lenny Hochberg is an expert on internet trickery.
The internet is kind of like the Wild West. Anything goes. You put up a website, it can be up in a couple of hours, and the people can design it the way that they want it to be designed.
This is how the site attempts to portray legitimacy by using a photo suggesting endorsement by Canada's Prime Minister. But during 16 by 9's investigation, the PMO's legal department has followed up with grantsmoney.com, and the PM's image no longer appears. You'll notice his picture now replaced with a photo of this woman.
It's more of an enticement. She's an attractive young woman.
And then we found more.
In order for you to receive a Canada kit, you must first qualify.
We listen to the pitch and then click to buy in.
It's going to the exact same page, right? That everyone gets approved.
Canadian Anti-Fraud Call Centre, can I help you? Bonjour.
The RCMP's anti-racketeering headquarters does know about it.
There's a lot of misrepresentation.
Corporal Louis Robertson says when users sign up, they are promised a grants kit, but never receive one.
The Federal Trade Commission has an investigation on the go with sites like that. It's just a matter of time there before we know who the real group is behind those websites.
What about the people who host the sites?
This site is running off servers from a company called Voxel.
And yet another trip, and a stop in the Big Apple to visit the headquarters of Voxel.net. 16 by 9 asked to speak to the company president, Zachary Smith.
Is there a Zach here? Okay, can I talk to him, please?
Sure. Well, when we identified ourselves, the receptionist then told us the president wasn't in.
What time will Zach be back?
Maybe an hour or two?
But 16 by 9 then caught up with this couple who says they just talked with him.
Yeah. Did you meet up with Zachary? Yeah. You did? Yeah.
Smith then called us back, but declined an on-camera interview. Instead, he said this: Voxel.net is not concerned with social responsibility. Their main concern is legal obligation to clients. 16 by 9 delved deeper, looking at Gordon and Rodney's credit card statements, and what we found provided yet another twist to our story. It turns out Gordon Nichols' credit card was not charged by Positive Thinking Management, rather by LuckyEarnings.com.
So yeah, they were both the same.
And Rodney Pinchbeck, he was charged by GetGrantFunding.com. All sites that operate under Voxel.net. 16 by 9 discovered that's not the only site it hosts. This is a porn site, and under terms and conditions, its contact information is listed as the same address in Northeast England on 44 Silkies Lane.
It's a different company name, but it's the same address.
And in grantsmoney.com's case, bogus addresses. Under terms and conditions, it's listed as 44 Silkies Lane. That doesn't exist. But 44A Silkies Lane does.
I can't even use a computer.
Hi, Darryl. Calling you back.
And then one more development. 16 by 9 got a call back from an operations manager from the state of Illinois who identified himself as Robert Koppel from a 1-800 number found in that small print under terms and conditions. Well, we asked Robert about Positive Thinking Management.
Honestly, that's the first time I've heard that name.
Still, he stands behind the website.
If somebody contacted our customer support department, we would please read the terms and conditions. The information's there. Please, if you don't like it, cancel within 24 hours.
But you know as well as I do, people don't read that fine print, and people don't look at their credit cards. People just spend $1.95 and they have all the money. And
I can't really fault the people saying that we can't force them to read the terms and conditions.
And he adds if people call to cancel their billing, the company will grant that request, but they won't get a refund on the previous charges.
9 times out of 10, you will never see a dime returned.
I'd like to speak to the owner.
Well, I mean, I'm more than happy to pass your information along to them.
And we are still waiting for that call.
Did you read the terms and conditions?
And just jumped the gun instead of reading it as thoroughly as I should have.
And credit card companies agree with others who think the terms and conditions of the site are misleading.
Why did you do it in the first place?
Having a house would be better than living in this apartment.
So you're looking for some money. You want to get out of this.
I want to get out of this and get ahead on it.
Neither Gord or Rodney received the kit they signed up and paid for. Gordon Nichols hopes his investment in our story one day reaps justice.
No kits for Gord.
No kits for Gord.